Hi, everyone. I'm Sherry Sancholi. Had to jump in the pool. It's a little warm today, but this is all brought to you by Live Well Naturally. And today we are talking about sleep. I know if you don't get good sleep, if you wake up tired, it affects your whole day. So, and I know that because I have a puppy that kind of doesn't sleep as much as we would. So, let's together figure out how you can get better sleep. And I know in time our puppy is going to get older and we'll get better sleep. All right, let's go. All right, thanks for jumping aboard. Super excited to talk about sleep. I feel very fortunate that sleep has not been a hard thing for me, but the nights that I don't get good sleep because of outside situations like puppies or, loud neighbors or whatever, it really affects your day the next day. So I know I can help you. This makes me feel so happy. So let's get going. And thanks for joining me. I call these espressos because I love to express myself about natural plant-based living. And it's just in 15 minutes. Hold on, I got this. I can do my timer as I barely talked already. There we go. In 15 minutes or less, um, try to end it a little early because I really want to be a good steward of your time. And I personally can learn easier when it's just like drip, drip, drip than like a big tsunami. So every week, Wednesday morning, 9 a.m., you can join me live and then I'll be available for questions afterwards. Or you can log on to my YouTube, which is maybe what you've done right now. While you're on YouTube, please like and subscribe, smash subscribe, trying to build my community. But thank you so much for taking time to be with me today. A little bit about myself. If you don't know, I was born and raised on the beach, love being on the water, in the water, anything that have to do with the water, I'm in. I cherish my family and close friends, and together we travel, we listen to live music, have adventures near and far, and it usually includes dogs. But why does this have to do with doTERRA? I already felt well when I found doTERRA back in 2018. They had been around for 10 years. I didn't know about them. But I got into it as a customer at first because I was just curious. Like, well, I like the idea of natural plant-based products and feeling my best. So let me give it a go. And little by little, I felt even better. And I already felt well. So I was like, who knew? Who knew I could feel better? And so how it translates or correlates to this page is it makes every moment that much sweeter. And so I love feeling my best. I love helping other people feel their best. And so here I am taking time out of my day to tell you about sleeping better. So, some benefits of essential oils, they come from plants, all different parts of the plant, roots and seeds and bark and petals and whatever, of course, each one unique, but they are definitely extracted from plants. When you crack open an orange and you see all those little droplets in the air and it smells like orange, that's basically the concept of essential oils. They have zero side effects, and I'm especially excited about this in regards to sleep. I know people who take melatonin, no judgment. I used to take more Western medicine than I do now, but it has four known side effects, which we're going to get into. And so, how great to do something that has zero side effects. It's concentrated. So, a bottle with 250 drops is going to last you a very long time when you're only using 2 to 5 drops, eight at the most at a time. You're not going to build up a tolerance. So, if this does help you, woohoo, you don't ever have to rethink it or refigure it or, switch it up because your body became resistant to it. It's safe for children and pets. The oils are diverse, so you can use them for a multitude of reasons and ways. And a little bit about doTERRA. I know you can see oils in other stores, online, Amazon, even doTERRA on Amazon. Why would you buy directly from doTERRA? Well, we're the only company that tests for purity. And if it comes straight from doTERRA in Salt Lake City, we know that it's been tested and sealed. If it's going through a third party, an online shopping venue, we don't know what that individual seller has done, if they've adulterated it or stretched it in any way. We have a branding called CPTG, which means they're certified pure tested grade. You can take the batch number on the bottom of the bottle, go to source2u.com and figure out when it was harvested, where, what's in it, how it breaks down composition wise. And we started Healing Hands to help other people. We really give back a lot to our farmers. Consequently, 99% of them are exclusive with us because we're so good to the people who provide us these amazing products. And so consequently, we empower people all over the world, including you. Okay, I'm trying to keep on a steady clip because I know I started a few seconds late. Um, so sleep. Raise your hand if you don't sleep well. Raise your hand if you have a hard time falling asleep. If you fall asleep, but then you wake up throughout the night. And once you wake up, you have a hard time getting back to sleep. And you wake up tired. Or if you are taking Western sleep aids, you wake up feeling groggy. All of those things I can help you with in this simple 15-minute class. I'm so excited to help you. Left to right, this is everything that we have that has the Serenity blend. So there's the Serenity stick, there's the Serenity soft gels, we have our Serenity essential oil, and it also is created into our bath bar. We have other kinds of bath bars too, but I wanted to include the Serenity bath bar in this presentation. So let's get to it from left to right. The first thing we're going to talk about is that stick, and it has valerian in it. It's convenient and smooth. It includes lavender essential oil. It soothes the skin, and it's also very grounding. The valerian EO creates a vibe of comfort and relaxation, and it's creates a restful and calming ambiance. It's free from paraffins, phthalates, I have a hard time saying that word, and synthetic fragrances. Next to that is soft gels, and they work and due to the ingredient, they work because of their ingredients. They have lavender essential oil, tart cherry, L-theanine, lemon balm, passion flower, chamomile, and it's really good for your nervous system and it encourages sleep. It lowers your stress by increasing the GABAs or GABA. I don't know if you say it as an acronym or if you just say it in the brain, supporting relaxation and making it easier to fall asleep. And this is a really fun fact. I put it in bold. I really had fun researching for this. The tart cherry is a natural source of melatonin. So if you are taking melatonin, I encourage you to give this a go. Try it for a couple weeks. Sometimes it takes more than a night for your body to, switch over, get the other out of your system, but it's going to help you fall asleep faster. It's vegan friendly. The soft gels are made from tapioca, and it's going to help you get the refreshing sleep you need. I'm going to stop here and go over to the bottom left that talks about melatonin because we just touched base on it with the soft gels. Melatonin has 4 known side effects: nausea, dizziness, headache, and daytime drowsiness. So if you could get a good night's sleep and not have any of those side effects, would you? Would you switch? I really, really encourage you. It also sometimes has side effects like nightmares, depression, it being the melatonin, irritability, stomach aches, GI troubles, decreased appetite, incontinence, risk of falls and seizures, confusion, mood swings, and reduced alertness. So I really encourage you to give this a go because it just makes me feel sad to see all these things that Western medicine can do. Sometimes Western medicine is necessary, but something simple like sleep, we got you. You don't have to take that Western medicine anymore. Okay, lastly, on the longest oil and bath bar section, we have the Serenity oil. And in all of our Serenity products, this is the blend: lavender, cedarwood, coriander, ylang ylang, marjoram, vetiver, Roman chamomile, sandalwood, and along with tonka bean and vanilla absolute. It creates a tranquil atmosphere. You can diffuse it, and you can also use the stick, and you can also take the soft gels to help you get a good night's sleep. And I go into ways of layering all this product up. If you notice with doTERRA, if we have something we have something, I mean, we like it all, but if we have something that's really top shelf, and it's popular and it's like one of our steady eddies, you'll notice that we offer it in several uh, mediums. So like, a capsule or a soft gel, and then like a lotion or a stick, and then the oil, and several different ways to introduce the product to you so that you can layer it up as you need it. Lastly, the Serenity Bar. It's just another great way to enjoy the Serenity blend. You could use it in the bath or shower, of course, anywhere you use a bath bar. I like this thing. I have to move the picture so I can see it. But in my research, it it kept going back to this. If you really want to hit it out of the park, along with the Serenity line that this class is mostly about, please make sure that you're adding Lifelong Vitality, which is our trio of vitamins and supplements, and the PB Restore, which is our newest. It's not just a probiotic anymore, it's a pre, post, and probiotic. These two are going to help reach optimal health, which inadvertently will also help you sleep better. If you're running better, you're feeling better, you're having better functionality with your cellular rejuvenation, and your organs are supported, and you're running on all fours, so to speak, it's also going to help support the serenity in your life and to give you a better night's sleep. Okay, so here's some supportive habits along the lines of sleep. Caffeine, be mindful of two things. How much do you ingest? They recommend, 400 milligrams a day, which is equal to up to 4 cups of coffee. I personally have one or two, but everyone's different in how you manage. And then also, what time of the day do you cut off your caffeine intake? I notice that if I push it much past noon, I'm going to feel less sleepy when it comes time to bed than if I, go ahead and have that afternoon coffee with my kids at like 3 in the afternoon. And I'm like, it's going to be a late night. Bedtime routine. I learned this from being a mom. I did this for my kids, but it really ended up being something that helped me. You're telling your body that something's about to happen, and your routine could take 20 minutes, it could take an hour, but doing the same thing in a kind of a ritualistic way, um, minimizing your electronics, dimming the lights, reducing stimulation. Anybody who knows me well knows I don't tend to talk on the phone at night. I like to kind of unplug and just be present. My husband and I, our little puppy, just hang out. We have a couple shows we watch, and then we try to, turn all that off. If reading, praying, and meditating, and yoga, listening to calming music, I mean, these are just suggestions. You find your own jam, and make sure you've done your, nighttime routine. Some people like to brush their teeth right before bed, maybe right after dinner if it's stimulating to you. But just be aware of what tells your body, like, oh, yeah, I'm about to hit the sack. Like, it's bedtime. And then meditating. There's so many ways to meditate, and you don't have to be like a monk sitting in silence on the edge of a cliff in a cave. You can meditate while you walk. You can do the dishes. You can listen to instrumental music. I encourage not to have music with lyrics, but the idea is that you're just pausing. You're just trying to take a little break. It's not about stopping from thinking, but just about serving your thoughts, getting a little bit of distance, getting not so reactive about, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that, but just like, oh, that's so interesting. I would think about my grocery list right now. And we're not expected to add anything about who we already are. The goal is to shed the layers. And so you're not trying to become this like amazing, quiet, I sit still person. It's not my style. I'm a little bit spirited by nature, but it's just it's about just letting the layers shed and just connecting with yourself. So you can also connect on your breath. That's something that really helps me because it gives me something to do, and it's very, very meditative and calming. Oh, I have so much to cover in this class. Okay, here we go. Plot out a course for sleep. So you might want to screenshot this. I'm kind of getting down to the wire here, but there's an Epsom salt and serenity oil recipe. We also have a recipe at the bottom here to make your serenity roller bottle. And then EO stands for essential oil because I used abbreviations in my writing here. And FCO stands for fractionated coconut oil. So 30 minutes before bed, you're going to take a soft gel, any other medication that you take, like get that routine down. When you get at bedtime and you're like climbing into bed, start your diffuser. It's going to have Serenity in it. Put this Serenity stick on your pulse points, which is behind your ears, the backs of your wrist, bottoms of your feet is another great place. The bottom of your big toe goes directly to your brain. If you do wake up in the middle of the night, just have a DIY roller bottle or a Serenity Touch, roller bottle with Serenity in it next to your bed, and you can just roll a little bit more on or use that stick again. And then in the next morning, this is what I do with my Breathe because I don't need Serenity as much as I need Breathe, is I go ahead and set up my diffuser that morning for that night. So that's another key way of easily slipping into sleep. I'm not doing a task right before bed. All I have to do is push the button. So always set up your diffuser in the morning. It's a great tip. Again, I'm getting tight on time, but I didn't get all these products in one order. It would have been exorbitant. And it would have been wasteful. I'm not telling you to throw out anything that you currently have, but as you run out, switch over. We have cleaning products, laundry detergent, um, of course, oils and diffusers, but also supplements, collagen, all kinds of great products. We have Wellness Wednesdays. I pack all of my informational things on Wednesdays, live every Wednesday, 9 a.m. for a 15-minute Zoom chat, which is what these are. I record them ahead of time. So that way, if you miss the live presentation, you can always see the recordings. But the live presentation is nice because you can stay after and ask questions. We have 2 live events in San Diego every month on a Wednesday night, and we have 2 online events every morning on Wednesdays on Zoom after the expressos. So lastly, I think I'm like 5 seconds over. Here's my contact information. You can text me, you can email me. That's my YouTube channel. And then the last, livewellnaturally.us, is my website, my Facebook, and my Instagram. All right, you guys, thank you so much for hanging with me. I hope you have a really good night's sleep once you get these products. If you have any questions, please let me know. And if you need to purchase the products, reach out to me and I'll help you place an order. All right, thanks so much. Have a great day.